Are you ready to go to work? Are you ready to go to work on the boat? Let's do it! Yeah! Yeah, yeah!
What's up, guys, and welcome back to Jay's Garage. Today is a big day. This 16-foot fishing boat has been sitting at my dad's farm for far too long. It's seen better days, it's full of junk, and it's a long way from being on the water. So today I'm finally getting it hauled out, cleaned up, and on its way back to the lakes. Let's go. There's videos of those guys like raw dogging an hour at a time, just sitting there. Well, I don't think that's stupid. I'm like, yeah, you can sit with yourself, that's really cool. I do think that you could be a lot more productive with that same free time. Just a thought. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that. Is it gross? Really? So I was getting nowhere fast with this water draining thing. I figured it might help if I picked the boat up a little more. Stack them up like this, put the boat on, and hopefully gain just a little more elevation. That looks like how I get hurt. That's working pretty good. Shouldn't have to watch that all the time.
I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that.
Just since yesterday, it looks significantly better. All the way through and through. Didn't get it to finish draining, but just the progress we've made, super good. I'm gonna first come and unclog this, finish cleaning it out, and then I'm gonna focus on the motor. I got my car wash bucket, some Dawn dish soap, and a scrub mommy. Just right. Scrubbing these rivets is really tedious. This motor might crank. That's not seized at all. This cable goes over and there's a lock. And when you go to pull the rope hits that lock and it won't start. I think if I jerry rig something into that, maybe I'm gonna say that is super curious. So my theory was wrong, but I was on the right track. The reason that I couldn't pull the rope was because the motor was in reverse. And when I started finagling with the gears, it popped open. Super easy, super simple. So that one's gonna be reverse. When I pop it into the middle, it closes for neutral. And when I pop it into first gear and throw it forward, it pops back out and locks it. Ouch. Kinda got that on video.
Are you okay?
So I watched the video back. Fortunately, I had a clear enough shot that I was able to make out how this is supposed to get put together. This thing just winds up super tight. I have it under pressure right now. I'm hoping to maybe just finagle it back in there without any problems. I'm about to realize that I just broke this piece of plastic. Devastating. That felt like the method, but it fucking slid out. Piece of plastic that holds that together just broke while I was trying to reassemble it. And I'm just bypassing the pull start completely, but I just wanted to check for spark here. That's clear spark. That's a good sign. Love to see it. I love to see it. I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown on this fuel tank because I don't end up using it, but I found it on Facebook Marketplace for only $20 and I thought that was a steal. By the time I brought it home and dumped out all the two-stroke, I noticed there was just a layer of rust. Determined to not let this go to waste, I strapped it to my snowblower for several hours. That didn't work. I have probably 2 hours of footage of me just shaking it, trying to get the rust out, and I have not succeeded. So I bit the bullet. I bought the red one from Walmart. 6 gallons. It was like $59 or something. I took this out of here, screwed it in here with some Teflon. What are you gonna do? This works. It worked way better, way less work. Right about now, I was cleaning the carburetor, but I just wanted to test if it worked with some starting fluid. Success.
That was cool.
I already knew it was gonna run. I've got the motor pulled outside. I set it on the side of the boat here because I wanted to finish scrubbing the rest of the gas residue and such out of here. It's pretty clean now. I'm just gonna put the motor on, set up the gas tank, and get an after shot for you. So I haven't been able to work on the boat in a little over a week, but I was able to take it out on the lake, field test it, and figure out some of the problems. So I'm gonna iron out the wrinkles before we actually get you guys out there. Let's go. I'm working on this bayou for a customer. Hopefully you guys will see it in a video soon. So the reason I'm back here by the motor right now is because this right here looks like it might be just a fuel filter at first glance, but it's actually a fuel pump. And it takes forces from the motor to pump a little rubber gasket and get the fuel to pump through. I disassembled it to clean it, and when I put it back together, I assembled it completely wrong. I found a diagram online. I'm going to try to take it apart and just fix that real fast, and then I'm going to move to the next problem. Alright, so I'm back with the bad boy. Went on like this. And that went on like that. Gotta be careful when taking these apart, I learned, because they will mess up on you. The long ones go through where they connect to the motor. The short ones go to the other side. That was sitting on there like that. I'm gonna take it apart real slowly here. Orientation on these matters a lot, but I've already messed it up, so I'm gonna have to figure out how it goes.
this piece, this piece, this piece. I don't even need to take that off. The spring springs up and down well on both sides. And then this piece. I definitely know I had it wrong because the grooves weren't even oriented the same way. Let's get to work. I'm gonna start with this guy, but for me this is up and this is my left. I know that's how it goes because when I line it up, I have 2 small holes and 2 large holes, and on the machine, the top left and the bottom right hole line up. So I'm gonna start here, like so. All right, I went and grabbed some cardboard, grabbed a couple of Allen wrenches that fit here, so I could just place these down and they not move anymore. This goes down like this, matching the tabs. At least the one tab with the corner there. Sets in the middle. Grab my spring here. Put it right on top of that. Quit running away from me. Then I take this. I have the tab here and the tab here. I'm going to line those up with my top tab and my right tab. I got to get this ball lined up into the spring there. Just like such. The next part is, I got this tiny, tiny spring. This little bead goes in as a cap. And I put that right into here. This is the hardest part right here. It's getting this gasket back in, but I'm gonna line the 2 holes up. So the 4 holes, I got my tab lined up with my top tab. These ones are gonna match these 2 holes. And then I'm looking at it. This gasket's been used. You can tell right there it's been bubbled out. On this one, that's where the spring has been laying down for the last question mark amount of time. I'll slide that gasket on there. Make sure the spring's standing up. Press everything down, hold it. The next part would be this piece of plastic. I have it oriented the way I want it to go. Slide it down. Probably the most difficult part right here, actually. Put a screwdriver in there, get that real low, slide my thing down. Now I'm gonna test it just by springing on it a few times. Bounces back really nicely. The next step would be this gasket here, which doesn't have an orientation, but I'm going to try to match it up to what it was prior. Looks like this direction here. The next part would be this part, right here. And the next part would be these little screws. I'm gonna have to go talk to these people right now. I'm gonna try to make sure these screws get tightened first. Be right back. I am back, and I actually got this finished getting screwed down. It wasn't anything off video except for I tightened these 2 screws the rest of the way down. It should work. I was told that the way you test this is you check your inlet. You should be able to blow through, but the outlet should be a one-way stop so that you're not getting fuel through and it creates a vacuum. So now to do that quick test, this is my inlet. That blows fine, and this is the outlet. It's not blowing, but I can feel a tiny bit of leakage from this crack. I'm assuming that'll stop once I tighten these screws down as well. I think I'm ready to go. Let's go put it back on the boat. Screw. Screwdriver.
Just like that, I think it's ready to run again. I'm gonna turn the idle up just a little bit more here. I love that. Next thing I have to worry about is this. And I also think I'm gonna glue this little metal bit into the choke plastic because it keeps falling out on me. The next problem that I have actually happened at the lake. I went to rev my motor, which goes to this throttle cable down here. And when you rev it, it does this. That's full throttle. That's no throttle. It was connected to up here. So when you rev it, full throttle, you push that open, and that would rev it. And now that that's broken, I can hand rev it like this, which works pretty okay. The flywheel's spinning, and it gets really close to my hand. I almost got myself once, and it's actually pretty scary. So it's worth repairing. It's worth repairing anyway, but I'm gonna try to figure out something. If I can't, I'm gonna try to find that part online. I took this old weed whacker blade, measured it out, drilled a big hole, smaller hole, another small hole, bolted it in there. I actually just used the old piece as a spacer, filed it down just a little bit, broke it off. It works pretty good. Rev, back, rev, back. Doesn't spring back, but it didn't spring back when I was a kid, so I'd say that's as good as new. That motor behind me is running like a champ. So next time you're gonna see me is at the lake. Well, I stopped by my dad's house to steal the paddles from the canoe, and it's not in there. I'm gonna have to check the garage. Look at that bad boy.
Found him.
You found him, huh? Just like that, I finished the inspection and I'm ready to get out to the ramp and put it on the water. Here it is, ready to go for its maiden voyage. I mean, I say maiden voyage. I took it out one time to iron out the kinks, but I don't really count that. I'm gonna catch some fish. I got my grill, my cooler, some water. We're gonna catch and cook on the boat if we can. If not, I'll find a beach and eat them there. They said something about moving around this lake counterclockwise, but I can't see myself traveling 10 miles that way just to go this direction. That throttle fix I had seems to be working all right. It's not exactly perfect, but I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be exactly perfect, so I can't really complain. We're moving. We're floating. Perfect. Everything was going real good until right here. You can see that's that's what opens my choke on the carburetor. I'm just dripping fuel from there, and now the engine starts, but I can't really get it to drive. I feel so dumb for not bringing a flathead screwdriver. To be fair, I thought I fixed everything.
Hey, I found the thing.
Okay. Seems like I have nothing on my person right now. I don't know what you want from me. I make mistakes. I make them a lot. I don't even know if that's the problem. Last time it wasn't sucking enough fuel because of the vacuum, you know. This time I'm getting like way more than enough fuel. way more than enough. We got pedals. We got time. We were here to be here for a few hours, right? Let's just relax for at least like 20 minutes. Okay? I'll see if I can maybe get a bobber out, and then I'll start working on the boat again. I never let us be stranded. Not for very long anyhow. Are we really stranded if we have paddles and whistle and time? Guess I'm putting my anchor down. I just want to note to you guys that I didn't end up fixing anything. I just let it rest for a little over an hour and it started right back up. Here's my sitch. The motor's a bitch. I didn't bring tools. The wind's picking up. Threw my anchor down. I'm gonna throw a line out for a little bit. Relax in the sun. Handle this problem when it's a problem. See you guys then. We've been out here for a little over an hour now. Haven't caught any fish. Haven't really tried to start the motor or anything. Got the little camping grill. Got a quesadilla going. Got a burger cooking on the left side there. All the dogs are napping. Girlfriend's happy. Like I said, it ain't kind of this problem when it's a problem. Got the second cheeseburger out on the boat. I should be cooking trout right now, or a panfish or something. I know I'm trying. I got hungry. Coming into the docks. Sun's going down. The boat didn't run exactly as I expected, but I mean, it got me there and back, so I can't really complain. Let's see. I mean, gotta get back, right? Boat trip was a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to end the video now because it's just gonna be too overwhelming to hit in editing, but I love you guys. Catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe because in the next video, I'm gonna be fixing an ATV for one of my customers. I'll see you there.